Hey friends, it's Quenby, the Grateful Queen, here on YouTube, and it's Friday. So what that means is every Friday I do a live at 5. It's 5 p.m. Pacific time, open to anybody, 8 o'clock if you're on the East Coast. And this used to be my live thrift haul video where I would go to 50% off day at the Salvation Army and then come back and do a haul for all of you and we would talk. But since we are all still sheltering in place, safe at home, I don't have a thrift haul. I always bring a few fun things that I could share with you, so maybe we'll get to that. But really, this has become a community night for resellers where we all come together and share about what is happening in our reselling businesses and in our lives. So let me know in the chat, what are you working on? What is happening for you in your reselling business right now? Are you doing anything differently? Have you gotten to certain routines? Is there something that's a challenge for you right now that maybe we can help you with? Let us know in the comments because really I want to hear from you. If you happen to be new here, hi and welcome. I'm Quenby. I am a part-time reseller. Right now, I sell on 2 platforms, Poshmark and eBay online, although I'm starting to think maybe I'm going to branch out, but we'll see. I've been selling for over 8 years, so I've been doing it a long time, and it's a business I love. So this channel is all about my experience and journey of reselling. You'll find a lot of thrift haul videos, yard sale vlogs, some mystery unboxings, all that kind of stuff. So please consider subscribing. I see some friends coming into the chat. If you happen to be watching the replay after this airs live, definitely check out the chat because it's fun to see who was here and what we were talking about. So I'll leave that up for you. Let's say hi to some of my friends. I saw New England, Betty Boop Lissette. Hey girl, how's it going over there on the East Coast? Daniela's on the East too in Rhode Island. Great to see you. And I see Hanger Deals. Hey, hon, how's it going for you? And Restyle Secrets. Oh, I'm so happy to see you guys tonight. I'm telling you. And Brandy's Closet is here. And Brandy, hey, Brandy, and Sarah Lee. Friends, I have to say, I look forward to this Friday night with you so much. It's like I'll think of things during the week. Do any of you guys do this where I'm like, I'm going to bring that up on the live? I can't wait to talk to my friends about this, especially I'm an introvert anyway. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? If you have questions about that, I love talking about it. So let me know in the comments. This is like my social life right now. You know, I'm keeping really busy, but I'm loving the lives on YouTube. I appreciate you all being here and I want to hear, how are you doing? What is going on for you? I am like bubbling over, you guys, with reselling related things I want to talk about. It feels like a lot's been going on this week in the community in general and also for me as a reseller. So what do you guys have going on? What are you working on right now? What did you do for your reselling business this week? Are you trying anything different? Allison Cooper is here from Washington State. Great to see you, Allison. Oh, Darlin Dresser, she's so cute. I want to talk about her in Canada. And Lara's here from A Wee Bit Worn. So sometimes what I try and do after we meet you guys is go on and look at your closets or your stores and just kind of get to know you a little bit more. If you have a YouTube channel, I try and head over there and watch some stuff. I go to people's closets. I try to remember everybody's and get over there. And it's so fun to see. So I was checking out Lara from A Wee Bit Worn. Her closet on Poshmark is awesome. You've got to go check it out. I have my eye on a few things in her closet. She has a lot of bohemian and size large, like not just size extra small, everything. But I just bought myself all that stuff last week. I wore a couple of my new items that I showed you guys from the haul of stuff I bought for myself on Poshmark. I wore them for my videos I recorded this week. There's Bill from Girly Girl Style. I mean, Girly Girl Style Hubs. I got to see Bill and Posh Boss Blake on Leslie's channel. Maybe she'll be here tonight. She often is. She had a great live show and Bill was on there and that was cool. Daniela says, I deal with people 10 to 12 hours a day dealing with policies. Look at my face, policies and laws. When I get home, I just want to be a mute. You know, are you introverted or extroverted, or is it because of your work specifically? Because that's just my approach to life pretty much. It's like, yeah, that's a lot. Oh, I see Babette Sabol. You guys, the chat's going wicked quick. If I miss you, make sure to leave another comment because I want to make sure I say hi to everybody. Babette Sabol is here. Hi, Quemby. Trying everything mystery boxes, retail arbitrage, Posh sourcing. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Where are you getting the mystery boxes? On Posh or other places? Retail arbitrage, you mean online? Or are you actually going, are there some stores open? Posh sourcing, I have not done yet. I don't know how to make that inexpensive enough. So if you guys have tips on that, can you drop them in and let me know? I've heard other people say they're shopping for their resale business on Posh, but I can't quite figure out how that would be inexpensive enough. So if you are up to sharing tips, I'd love to hear them. I'm so happy to see you guys. Like, I'm genuinely so excited. I notice I've been doing this maybe for 2 months now, maybe? And a lot of the same friends show up. And so like if somebody's not here, I'm like, I check in with them on Instagram. I'm like, where you been? We miss you. Hanger Deals says, I look forward to these Friday nights. I always tell my husband, I have an online date with Quemby 8. That's the best thing I've ever heard. Thank you so much. I know I like Tori and Bill. I have a 4:05 Sunday alarm set. If I know there's going to be a live and I want to catch it, like there's another one tonight, so I'll try and be done by 6. Help keep me accountable because I'll just yap. And yeah. Okay. It's my date too. Lisette says, hit the thumbs up. I don't know if she has mystery boxes left. Let us know. Vandy's Closet. I just watched a video. Vandy has some cool stuff going on her YouTube channel, so definitely check her out. I watched a couple of your videos this week. I always try and leave a comment so you know I'm there. I drove to FedEx today, and it felt like a road trip. That's one of the things on my list to talk to you guys about. Are any of you having trouble with the post office, with USPS? Because I am, and in multiple ways. Why are you going to FedEx? What do you ship through FedEx, Vandy? Deborah Whitehead's with us. Hey, friend. She says, I'm reposting old stuff. I have a video coming out on Monday all about a topic that was brought up in last Friday's Live at 5, which was about like deleting and relisting. So I made a video about it. It's like a 10-minute long video, guys. It's coming out Monday. It's about how I use Vendu to relist. Is that what you're doing, Deborah? Are you relisting or are you starting all over, or what's your process? Who did I miss? I'm going through. Lori Owens is here. Mercari is great, especially for lower ticket items. I've never even been on Mercari, but it keeps circling around. Has that ever happened to you where someone like keeps bringing something up? For a while, everyone was talking about cross-listing, and I knew it was something I needed to do, but I just was not getting on the wagon. And then, so it was Vendu, so I finally did that. And now everyone keeps mentioning Mercari to me. So I'm wondering, like, maybe I should get on there and, like, check it out. Probably I need to. Laura says, extrovert at heart, but can be an introvert. Yeah, it's sort of a continuum. I'm actually, one of the things I do while I'm doing my reselling business, like taking photos or listing, is I always have a podcast on in the background. I listen to a ton of YouTube. I watch your channels if you have them while I'm listening, but I'm also trying to use this time to get inspired and motivated. It's kind of like going back to grad school or something. So I'm listening to a lot of TED Talks. I'm listening to a lot of my favorite writers. And there was a woman who wrote a book called Quiet a few years ago. I think her name is Susan Cain, Cain, all about introversion. And it was extremely helpful for me because most people assume I'm an extrovert because I've done a lot of public speaking in my career, and I get, like I am right now, really animated and excited. But then I need a lot of like recovery time. I need a ton of time in my life alone as an introvert. I like being alone. I like quiet. I get overwhelmed kind of easy. There are a lot of really introverted traits that I have, but it is a continuum. Most people don't believe me when I say I'm an introvert, but I am. I am definitely New England Betty Boop. I'm a Gemini extrovert, sometimes introvert, other times. Yeah. Danielle, I read this comment, Danielle, like again, but already, but what's your other job if you feel like saying? I feel like I know. I feel like we talked about it, but it's like escaping me in the moment. Babette was going to report back about mystery boxes. Yay, James made it at the Antique Boutique. He was one of those people who like is usually here on Friday with us. And when he wasn't here last week, I was like, where's James? It's like, it's not right without him. We've got a real good group here. Seek Joy. Quimby, I love that book. Quiet. It has been really helpful. So if you're in a relationship with somebody and you feel like talking about this, one of the things that's interesting for me is when you're in a relationship with somebody who is the opposite. I mean, they often attract introverts and extroverts because we need each other's qualities, but it's really helpful if your partner understands what it's like, so they don't take it personally or judge you. It's like to understand what it's like to be an introvert or an extrovert. Seek Joy says, I'm an introvert, but my job makes me act otherwise. What's your job, if you want to say? Michelle B. Hi, I made it. I am so glad you made it. Thank you for joining us. I'm really glad you're here. Carrie's here. See, if she wasn't here, I'd be like, where is she? Somebody message her on Instagram. Oh, where is she? She needs to be here. I'm very outspoken introvert. So am I. So I'm not shy. A lot of people confuse introversion with being shy, but it's a very different thing. My partner, Peter, is he on here? Baby, you on? He is extroverted, very social, loves to be around people, but he's super quiet. So you might think he's like shy, but he's not. I'm very outspoken too. That might be because I'm from Boston. Where's Jacob? Did I miss him coming in? I just saw somebody say hi, Jacob. Want to make sure I don't. Here he is. Happy Friday, everyone, says Jacob. So glad you're here. What are you working on? What are you guys up to in your business? What is going on? Is anyone else having that UPS stuff? Like, they're not picking up. Like, I was so excited to finally schedule a daily pickup. They didn't pick up for 3 days. I had to do like an emergency 3:30 run down to the post office. And I'm like, what's going on? I mean, thank you to everyone who works for the post office. I bet there's a lot going on, but it's just hard. Like why didn't you pick up my packages? Let's see. Total introvert here says, Babette. There's a lot of us on YouTube who identify as introverts. Sarah's in the house. You'd hate my house. It's chaotic. Kids are crazy. Oh yeah. I mean, there's like kid stuff. I mean, I have one 8-year-old. My son Torvald comes on at 5:20. So whenever there's live at 5 and he's at my house, he makes an appearance at 5:20. So if you have any questions, he's super into Minecraft right now. And it's our first video game ever and our first experience of playing, you guys. So it's like we're in like a Minecraft bubble. It's super exciting. He's doing more screen time than we've ever done because we're staying at home. So, yeah, that's a little bit different. Like family chaos with people I feel 100% comfortable with. If I can just like go in another room and chill for a while, I'm okay. What is Bill saying? Give me some rock and a beer. We're all friends. Yeah. Daniela, in the administration unit of unemployment and temporary disability unit. Oh my gosh, you must be so busy. And I don't know, I don't want to speak for you, but I'd imagine that could be really stressful right now. Thank you for going to work. And you're doing all these other things. Like Daniela's got the podcast with Lori, Thrifters Villa. I mean, you're doing a ton of stuff. How do you do all that stuff? Like, that's amazing what you do. Yay, Tori made it. Hi, everyone. Quemby, I've missed you. I know. You're one of the people I think of, and I try to respect, like, it seems like when you're a person, I'll use myself, for example, like myself, who's chosen to be on YouTube, be on social media, be on Instagram. Sometimes we'll like back away for a week or so because other stuff is taking a priority, family, health, you just burnt out. And I'm always like, okay, they're probably taking a break. Like I felt like last week I was just struggling. I don't know what. Ooh, there might be some tech issues going on. Tell me if it's okay. I don't know what content to put out. I don't know how to engage. I just felt like I needed a little time off. And then the last few days I felt re-inspired. So I've got some good videos coming out this week, I hope. Let's see. James says, I missed you guys too. I had some family calls. I was obligated. Definitely, that always comes first. None of you have to be here. I just love when you're here. And I notice when you're not. So I'm so glad to see you all. Let's see what Restyle Secret says. My husband is an introvert and usually teaches 200 kids a day. That would be hard for me. I work with kids, but I work individually or in smaller groups or for small chunks of time, not all day. That is, wow. I'm an extrovert and usually alone all day. Maybe you guys need to like switch jobs. God, teaching for me would be so hard. Like I do, my other job full-time, I'm a psychotherapist and I've done a lot of group work and I will do like elementary school kids, a group of 10 for an hour. And I'm like, okay, that is a lot to manage. I've got, and then I think of the teachers that have them all day. Like classroom management is no joke. James is an extrovert. This is like one of my favorite things to talk about. Shift me if we need to talk specifically about more reselling related things because I could talk about this stuff all day. Daniela says, Laura, you're as busy as I am right now. There is zero comparison. All of us are bombarded. Well, yeah, Sarah Lee, I love alone time. I do have some friends who are in a very different situation where they're still employed and they're at home, but they're not working as much. So there is for some people an element of some boredom, some like, what do I do with all this alone time? Not everyone has a side hustle like us, like selling online. It's like, you could be busy at all times, like 24/7. There's something I could be doing. I could be washing the clothes that I resell. I could be taking photos. I could be sharing my Poshmark closet. There's no boundaries around this job. How do you guys make those boundaries? Like, how do you just not work all the time? I think is a really good question. So some people are like, I have some friends that it's just like, they're not even sure what to do with this extra time that they have. So, but some of us, I remember when I was in grad school, one of the things that struck me about psychology is that in stressful times, some people underfunction and some people overfunction. I'm an overfunctioner. Like when things get hard, I'm like, let's get in there and do, and there's positives in both. But some people, Barbara Babash is here. Yay, you made it. Hi, Carrie T. How is New York weather today? It was so funny. I was talking to my sister who's in Boston area, let's say, and she's in her car and she's wearing a fleece hooded sweatshirt, one of those puffy jackets, a hat, and then she's holding up an iced coffee. She's like, I'm so excited. It's my first iced coffee of the season. It's 52 degrees here. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so not iced coffee weather. Like I'm in Northern California, which is not Southern California. We get seasons, we get weather, but it's not East Coast. So how is the weather for you guys, you East Coasters? Let's see. Pigeon Nest made it. Great to see you. Look at that hilarious picture. Hello, late, but I made it. You're like early. I'm just saying hi to everybody, and it's 5. I've been on for 18 minutes, and all I've done is say hi. That's what I like to do. That's my favorite part of the show. I do want to show you this funny thing, though, you guys. Some of you might have seen this on Instagram. So some of the things I brought in case we feel like looking at stuff. The weirdest item that I think was donated to me and all my free donations that I've received so gratefully during stay at home. One of my favorite donations and a box of belts that I have. They're not higher end or anything, but it's like a mystery box full of belts. I think they're like from Target. My lighting's off. So let me show you this hilarious thing. Some of you might have seen this on Instagram, but I don't expect that all of you like notice what I put in my stories all the time. Check this out. Is this so good or so bad? First of all, tell me if you think you know what it is. And is this like amazing or like the worst thing you've ever seen? I have loved can you see it close enough? I have loved the free donations because it is like mystery box. Have any of you guys got free donations? And what's been your experience with all that? Like, are you continuing to get free donations from people who are trying to support a small business at this time? What's been your experience of it? Have you gotten anything funny or weird? Are you getting good stuff? Let's see what Carrie has to say here. Seek Joy, as long as it's pretty wrapped. I also have disinfectant spray under my mailbox. Left a box of gloves too. Oh yay, her hands and gifts. Her hands, gifts, and finds made it. Oh goodness. I am glad you were here. Oh my gosh, so many friends. So many friends. Let's go back because the chat has moved fast. I might need some more wine if my honey's watching. Oh, Torvald will be up at 5:20. Does anyone have any questions about anything an 8-year-old be interested in, like Minecraft or anything like that? I'm just going back up because I know I missed some stuff. Drinking wine helps slow working down. Yeah, that's the method. I'll just have a little wine, then I won't feel like so, like I have to push myself. Birdie Looks is here. Hey girl, welcome back with your adorable kids. I've got 15 minutes before I have to go give my son his bath, so I'm here for a bit. Thank you for coming. Watch, you can always watch the replay, and I totally know I've been doing that. Like a lot of the lives, it's like I'm popping in, I'm making dinner, and everyone's fine with it. Oh, I think we have a visitor, and then I have to go back and get these questions. Hey guys. Oh, this is my son Torvald. Many of you have seen and met him before, and Torvald is 8. And he likes to say hi when he's here at my house. I don't know how to get this comment off. I'm looking for it. It's supposed to turn blue, and then I can get it off. But, oh, there it is. I am way behind on the comments. Hi, Torvald.
Hello, I'm right here.
What are you working on in Minecraft today?
Mostly, I don't have something working on.
So, he's been working a lot on his chicken coop. God, the lighting is so bad in here. It's like not right. Here's a question for you from Barbara Babash. Does he play Pokemon?
No.
No. Birdie Looks says, hi, Torvald. And Lisette, my friend, says, hello, buddy. How are ya? Okay. And Bill says,
I'm not doing good.
And Bill says, how's the Minecraft building doing, Torvald?
It is doing good. I just finished the trap.
A trap?
Yeah, so like, no one is literally going to notice it.
Oh, I know that you put lava all around your house.
I found the perfect pressure plate. You literally can't even see the pressure plate.
I don't know what a pressure plate in Minecraft is, but some of you guys might. Ooh, there's more questions. This is so fun. Deborah says, he's great on your videos. I know I've been trying to get him to make a new clip. I usually
I keep telling you, but I've not been telling you. I told you once, and you were like, oh, let's do it later.
Okay, he does little clips in my videos, and he makes them up himself, and they're awesome. But I only have like 4 or 5. And oh, Darlin Dresser says, hi, Torvald. You're hilarious. He is funny. Carrie says, hi, Torvald. You have the coolest and most beautiful mommy. That's right. They're on my team. Awesome, dude, says Bill. Oh, I love you guys. Hey, Torvald, when are you making a new clip? He has this rubber chicken, and I thought it'd be fun if he made a clip with his chicken.
Rubber chicken.
Yeah, we bought it on eBay. Oh, here's one from Restyle Secrets.
It was actually Amazon,
No, we saw it on Amazon, but I think we ended up getting a better deal on eBay.
No, we got it on Amazon.
Precocious. Okay, Torvald, what's the best thing about being home? What's the best thing about not being at school and being home?
That you don't need to go to school and do all the work there.
But we're doing work at home.
Chill, but we're doing less, which is a good thing. You can just chill, relax, subscribe to Mommy's channel. I can just subscribe easier instead of only getting a few seconds. Now we have hours to subscribe to our channel. I can subscribe all I want.
Carrie says, do you play on the MCSG servers? I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is?
1 second. Let me check.
Hold on. I know. He said, Mom, Quimby, you're right. He said, Mom. Yeah, so, oh my God, Lisette, you're so awesome to remember that. Sometimes he's kind of a precocious kid. He's an only child. I didn't have him until I was 35. So, he's like one of us little adults around here. And so he sometimes calls me Quimby instead of Mom.
No, I'm not playing on the whatever server it was.
Okay. You have a good memory like my son. Your son's not named Torvald, though. That would be funny. Busted mom. Okay. Anything? Oh, my mom's here. Grateful Babette. Graham's here. And she says, so bad it is fabulous. Oh, we're back to the top. Ask Torvald how he's doing with all this. Does he like being home? And
yes.
Literally, he's fantastic. Because Torvald always says literally. Oh, Mom, he said the funniest thing last night. Remind me to tell you. Okay, T, let me get back to this reselling related content. I have all these comments here that I'm going back up to because there's so much good stuff. Okay, because I showed people this. I got this in my free bag. It's homemade, obviously. Maybe some of you knew that. It's on a Marona from Target t-shirt. What do you think this is, Torvald?
A gumball machine.
I think it's someone's costume, a gumball machine. So, and then I asked, like, is it so good? Her hands gifts and finds like, oh goodness. Yeah, I know. Very slimming. Oh my God, it's a gumball machine. Deborah has got it right. I think it's kind of cool. And Brandy says, probably a school dress up day. I mean, I think it's pretty good. I mean, don't you think it's pretty good? I mean, somebody hot glued on pom-poms, but I pulled this out and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. You never know what you're going to get. Epic fail. Okay, so now somebody else, when I asked about free donations, I got a bag of trash, no good free donations in my town. So I have some videos on this if anyone's curious. It's definitely a lower quality of item that I receive, but I'm making it work. Carrie says, wait, I love that pom-pom top. Someone's going to love this. Like, I can probably list it on eBay. On eBay, you can list
it on eBay and just tell her to buy it and be like, it's on eBay.
It's on eBay, 99 cents. People would be touching you. That's a super good point. Like, I mean, if you were wearing this, strangers would come up and be like, can I just, people do that with my hair. I've had that before where strangers, like at the supermarket, because I have curly hair, and they'll just come up and be like, and I'm like, that's weird. Like, that's weird, right? And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even mean it. Like, I just couldn't help myself. That also reminds me, you guys, of one of my huge pet peeves going thrifting with the person that comes up and has to thrift right next to you. Have you guys ever had that experience where it's really, it's like not the right social distancing so that it's weird? Like you're flipping through a rack and there's a whole store and another woman will come up and be like 6 hangers down. Isn't that strange? When that's happened to me, I'm like, it feels weird. I'm like, something is not right here. Lara says, I got 5 free huge bags of donations from next door today. All of it soaked in dried cat pee and ripped. Oh my God. Oh my God, Laura, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Oh my God, what are you doing with it? Like, what did you do?
Please comment what you did with it.
Please
and
what?
Please comment what you did with it and what your reaction was.
Turbo wants to know, Laura, what was your reaction? And what did you do? Like, I'd be hurt, I think. Like, why did someone give me this? My experience of free donations has been really positive. So I think on the whole, it's been really positive. I have a video where I show what's even sold. I have sold some of the stuff, but it's more like lower end stuff from Target, junior stuff. But I haven't gotten anything appalling. Oh, what are you doing?
I'm going down because you've gotten.
I know, but I'm still up there, honey. See, because I'm like. There's new comments, but I'm like behind, so I don't want to miss these ones. Oh, Leslie, did Leslie come on? Hello, Leslie at A Reseller's Passion. See, I missed it, and I wanted to talk. Oh, here she is. Hey, Leslie from A Reseller's Passion. We were watching the show last night, and it's funny because Peter is now like, oh, who's on? Is that Leslie? Like, do you guys have that where like you're into reselling, but maybe your partner's not, unless you're Tori and Bill? Or Leslie's husband, Thomas, has been reselling a long time. So like Peter will come down. It's kind of funny. He'll be like, oh yeah, is that Leslie on? Oh, is that Sarah? I'm like, yeah, like he's recognizing everyone's voice and stuff now. Pretty funny, but she had a great live show last night with Bill and Posh Boss Blake and her husband, Thomas. And I really appreciated being there. She's amazing, and I'm so glad she's doing so much content. I mean, I should come on the live, Leslie. We could talk about who knows what. It looks like when you're pregnant and people want to rub your belly. Yeah, I think whoever said that is like so right. Oops. There we go. Put it on. You should try it on.
If you give me $1, I'll put it
All right,
on.
let's see if
If you give me $1, I will put it on, Mom.
$1, you guys. $1 to put it on. Ooh. Lisette says, Torvald, do you play Fortnite? No, we haven't let him do anything yet. Like, he's only 8, and
Mom, are you just say yes or no? Or are you gonna give me?
I'm not gonna give you $1 to try it on, but if you want to, I bet people would appreciate
I
it.
do not want to try this on because it would probably itch. It feels like it.
Pigeoness says, people have done that with my tattoos, laugh out loud. Why do they have to come up and touch? You know what? Don't put it on my head. Come on. I think people don't mean it. Like, I think my experience when people have come up, like if I have a ringlet, they'll come up and they'll like boing it. And I think they don't mean it. Like, I think they don't realize they're doing it. Like, it's an impulsive thing. And then they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I just did that. I'm like, don't worry. Like with me, I'm like, don't worry. What? I just saw a super chat. I don't know how to do it. Look. Oh my God. You know, she has kids. You know, Lisette has kids. Thank you so much. This is for Torvald. Someone just gave me $5. Torvald, this is for trying on the costume.
Okay.
Oh my God. I'm like the joy is bubbling out of me right now. For Torvald from Vandy, $2 now. You have to try it on.
Okay. Mom, owe me $7 now.
No. $7. No, it was $1. They're just being generous. All right, go put it on.
Okay, Mom, you owe me $7.
You guys, the people who aren't here are really missing something good. You guys are awesome. I love it. There's so many like kid lovers in the house right now. Thank you so much, you guys. Love you guys. Definitely, Quimby. I have a date for you. Okay. I can do the lives now. At first I was like, I don't know, you know. Now I'm into it. And I just want to be a part of what you're doing, Leslie, because I appreciate what an educator, how positive you are. You're always keeping it real. I'm there. The shooter stuff's a bit missed. I must have messed up. Grammy says, tell Torvald he looks so handsome. No, take the shirt off maybe underneath. That's why.
It's better like this one.
All right, here he comes, you guys. Oh my God. I owe you guys.
This looks very funny.
Okay. They have to be able to see you.
Okay, Mom, just adjust the angle of the
No,
camera.
I'm not adjusting. Do you want? Just come right here. I had it all set up.
Like this.
Stand up. I wish I could do a thumbnail with this. Dang. It's true. Restyle secrets. It's so true. Look at this. Oh my God. I have to touch it.
What are you
We're
doing?
getting crazy
Why
here,
are
you guys. This is what happens when you get a bunch of resellers together. Some of us have cocktails and it's Friday. And Peter's looking in here like, oh my God, you're
What
crazy.
is going on?
Oh, wait, I never did this. Sorry, I meant to send $2. Denali, where's my girl? Denali, did Denali come on?
Ew.
Party looks.
Wait.
Thank you. Wait, I want to see if Denali's here. And if she is Oliver around? Because Torvald comes on at 5:20. And they can't really say hi but
Okay, Mom, let me tell you something.
we could switch off. And then.
Okay, so Mom, every time someone comments like, I'm giving you $2, you have to owe me that.
Do I have to owe him every cent?
Yes, you do,
For
Mama.
James. I don't know how to give a super chat. I've been wanting to do it, but I don't understand where the money comes from. Denali, so if somebody just tuned in, will you please explain what's going on? Otherwise, I'm going to get a reputation of doing the weirdest lives in the community. So what happened, in case you're just tuned in, is I got this as the weirdest donation. Thank you, James. I got this as the weirdest donation from all my free stuff. Everyone guess what it is. We think it's a homemade gumball machine outfit. And then people started giving, Torvald said he would try it on for $1. And I'm like, no way. So
And
people
then
started giving dollars.
$7. Wait, Mom, can I add up all the
Oh
money
my
real quick?
gosh,
I
you
need to add it
guys.
up, Mom. Let me just add this
A
up.
wee bit more. We're waiting to hear from you about what you did with all that clothing that wasn't good. He's awesome. Thank you, Torvald.
Okay, wait, Mom. Can you see the comments after you end the live?
Yeah, they'll stay up.
Okay, can you see the super comments?
I think so. the super comments, I think. I didn't know how to super chat either. I guess it's my Google Pay linked to my credit card. So I need to go set something up because I want to be able to do it.
Okay, so Mom, just so you know, when you end this, call me up and I will total up all the money.
Oh my God, look at this. Now Denali for Torvald. I have the best friends. You guys do
Mom, she sent the candy emoji.
which means he gets candy and $1.99. Denali's the best.
No, I'm getting the dollar to buy candy because I need cleaning.
Denali, maybe we should do a show with Oliver. Would he be into it? He's kind of introverted. So's Torvald though. We could do like reseller moms and their adorable kids. I don't know if anyone cares about that, but I don't know. I'm always coming up with ideas. No one.
Mom,
Quimby, you'll have to Google how to get the money. Oh, I know how to do that. I didn't know how to give it. I want to give it. Oh, look at this. A new person. I'm so sorry if you're tuning into this very unusual episode. If you've never seen me before, I promise I've got regular reselling related content. We're just having fun. Eyelet Dreams Dresser. I love that name. Do you sell vintage? I'm a reseller from Canada above Seattle. And sales have been hot today after such slowness. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Drinking kokanee beer. Oh, I'm not familiar with that, but that sounds like a great idea.
I'm going to give you a little bit of the payback so you're making some money from this.
Oh, thank you.
Because plus, Mom, if I did not come on the show, you wouldn't have made money, by the way. So I will give you a little.
I know. We'll sing that song we always sing, I work hard for the money.
I work hard for the money, honey, so you better treat me right. It's still stuck in my head.
He doesn't know what the song is about.
It's about money.
It's about money, baby. Ha ha ha, you never know. Oh, darling dresser, I guess Torvald will model it for your listing. Yeah, it probably cost me a lot more. Oh, darling dresser's in Canada. So after the show, I went on to try and share people's closets who are in the chat. And she's super cute, you guys. She does all this modeling of her items, and it looks awesome. Check out each other's closets. I'm telling you, the problem when I check out your closet, I want to buy everything. I'd watch, says Deborah. I like seeing people's families. It just is like another layer of getting to know people.
Okay, I sort of need to go now because it has now been 17 minutes.
Okay, just answer this one question, then you'll be ready to go. I'm married to, I don't want to butcher that, Isaacson. Is Torvald a Norwegian name? You gonna answer, Dee?
I'm gonna write it on a sticky note. Or yes, I'm just gonna say yes.
What does Torvald mean?
Can we go look that up? I'll be right back.
No.
No, I actually do not. Yeah.
It is Norwegian. My dad's family way back is from Norway. My dad's name is Thor Thorson. Imagine growing up, being a teenage girl, and your dad's name is Thor Thorson. Smash that like button, says Denali from Torvald. Denali's been doing some fun live shows and stuff and buying palettes. I need to go watch that most recent palette because I'm tempted. Although I have got a lot of stuff. I've gotten a lot of stuff to list because I was getting donations. I was ordering from THREDUP. I was just afraid I wouldn't have stuff. So I started getting a lot of stuff. And I don't know if you've been following on Instagram. I'm like knee deep in baby clothes land. I made a video. It's going to come out on Wednesday, I think, or Thursday. Just about everything I've learned from selling baby clothing lots. It was not something I was particularly interested in, but I got gifted like 6 trash bags of nice baby clothes. So I've been lotting them up, and I talk about how I do it. And I've made some sales, like really quick sales.
Do not say
We gotta get your Alexa back online. It means the ruler of Thor. Torvald is the ruler of Thor. It would have been TH Thorvald, but we thought everyone would call him Thorvald instead of Torvald. Bill says he looks like a hockey player with that lost tooth. Bill, are you from the East Coast originally or anything? I just don't think of hockey was huge in the Boston area where I was from, but I never hear or see about it here. It's true, they all lose their teeth. It's a violent sport. Thank you, hon. Thank you. I'm so glad you came to this very unusual.
Okay, Mom, I'm going to leave, so look if there's just a few questions.
No, I think we got them, honey. Thank you so much. Deborah says, I love your kid.
But, Mom, you got a new comment. What if that's a question? How do you not know?
My 20, 22, and 23-year-old says, Carrie would love to do a chat with them. No, we don't do curse words. Donations is awesome. So people have had mixed experiences. Say bye. Okay.
Bye. Remember, Mom, we're going to total up everything that you owe me.
You better total it. If you can total it, you can have it.
Okay, but I have to do it in my head. It's pretty easy math.
All right. All right. Thanks, son. Will you shut that door so I don't hear any outside noise?
I don't know how to get this code off.
You guys, it's been 40 minutes. This is like what happens. It goes so quick, and I only get an hour with you. You guys are making my night. Maybe we should do another one. I look forward to Friday, and it seems so far in between.
I'm just going to set this right here if you want it.
Thank you, Torvald. I appreciate your help. Restyle Secret said I finally got my THREDUP box, and it was terrific. Do you have a video of it? My women's box was terrific. My men's box was good. Like, I'll definitely make profit, but not like there was some crap in there too, to be honest. And I have another THREDUP box on the way, but I think people have gotten, must be ordering them even more or something, because it's been 3 weeks and it still says processing. Before, I thought the 2 week wait for the THREDUP box was a lot. And this has been 3 weeks. They haven't even shipped it yet. Pigeon's Nest. I also have a lot to list. I just reopened my Poshmark because I needed a break when everything went haywire. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. You're right, Grateful Babette. That child is a born celebrity. I've been thinking a lot lately. He needs to get into drama somehow, because he's been singing a lot and just being so funny. Let's see. I know I missed a ton back up here, so I'm just going up. And I want to show you the cutest thing I have over here that is one of my favorite donations. Do any of you guys sell baby clothes? And I put it out on Instagram. I got a lot of great feedback with some education about how people are doing it. So I just condensed it all and put it in a short video. Oh, you're on your way to pick them up, Alducho. So I'd love to get a little Oliver moment. He's so adorable. And the thing about when I see pictures of Denali and Oliver's, they look so much alike. Torvald and I don't look like so much alike, but you guys look so cute. Oh, I missed this. Brandy, my little one, says hi. Hi, what's your little one's name? Sometimes it's fun, like if I'm watching a video and someone might shout me out or say hi to Torvald. He likes hearing his name. It's kind of fun. So, oh yeah, I just saw Vandy's Closet again. So she's had some great content out. She's doing a new show, which I really like. It's a really new idea. And it's just like, I don't want to put your words in because I don't want to get it wrong, but it's a show basically like what's going on in the reseller community that I want to share with you that I think is cool. So I tuned into that and I thought it was a really cool idea. And you've gotten some mystery boxes. She's got a ton of great stuff on her channel. A lot of you guys have channels with so much cool stuff going on. I'm really proud to be a part of your community. Yeah, I think I can sell that funny thing. I should sell it and keep you guys posted. I wonder if you'd model it for that. That's hilarious. Islet Dream says, I just discovered your channel recently and it's good. Your little boy is so cute. Thank you so much. Smash that like button, friends. It helps in some way, I think. What was good Restyle Secrets in your THREDUP box? Bill says, no, I grew up in Colorado. I love Colorado. Played and loved me some hockey. Colorado's one of those places. So when I was 22, 23, I just was like, I was living in Boston. I was working, and I just knew there was something more. I've always been kind of a seeker. Packed up my little truck I had then and just traveled across country by myself for about 3 months, staying in hostels, hiking, just kind of, you know, doing that like hero's journey thing that I think a lot of young people really benefit from. And I stayed in Colorado for a while and I loved it there. And I was in Boulder, but I also traveled around. And it was one of those places, Colorado and Utah, where the air and the quality of air and the climate is so drastically different that I felt amazing. Like I felt amazing in my body in Colorado. Okay, let's see what else I'm missing. Ooh, Sarah Lee, I have a collection of vintage baby clothes, some from the turn of the century. Are you, yeah, you're on Instagram. I'd love to see those. And they sell really well. Vintage kids clothes, like those smocked baby girl dresses, you can sell those individually. I've gotten more lower end baby clothes stuff, so I'm lotting them up. I've done well. I've already sold 3 lots of the Disney stuff. It's all going to be in that video. Oh, that one's not Monday. Wait, I'm missing stuff. Lisette says, I'm making new mystery boxes. Reseller boxes, everything, jeans, shoes, and bags. Posh is my purpose on Instagram. Definitely. And they're a great price. She's doing a great service to our community by doing these reseller boxes. This whole community is amazing. I think so too. It's so weird, you guys, because I was reflecting on this because April is 1 year for me on YouTube. I mean, I put my first video up and then I think I did nothing for like a month. And then and it's been a year, and it's different for everybody how they get into this. But when I started YouTube, I did it because it was like a calling, like a nagging thought in my head that wasn't going away. And it was at a time in my life where I thought I needed to do brave things and put myself out there. And so I did, but I'd never been on Instagram. I didn't know how to work Instagram. I didn't know how to make an Instagram post. I had 0 followers. I had no idea what I was doing. Have you ever had something like that in your life where it's like, you're just like moving forward because you feel called to do it in a certain way, with no idea what you're doing and feeling a little bit scared, but knowing you needed to do it? And social media has been that for me as an introverted person and a private person. I've been kind of a private person. And because I'm a psychotherapist in my other job, I have a certain reputation that I need to maybe maintain in some way, but I knew I needed to do it. And it's like, it's been a year and it's been different than I expected. Like, I wasn't sure exactly why I was doing it, but the huge surprise, to go back to Leslie's comment, is the community piece. Like, I knew I wanted that and I needed it, but I didn't quite know how to articulate it in the beginning. And just being able to talk to some people who speak the same language and know what it is we do has been amazing. But then there's a whole other level that I'm noticing of generosity, of connection, of loyalty, that I didn't know, that comes through really strongly in our reselling community. The Antique Boutique, James says, I think places with a lot of cold weather tend to like hockey. Yeah, it was huge. Like, it was huge going up in Boston. We played roller hockey when I was a kid in the winter. It was ice hockey. It was the hugest high school sport, the most popular one. All the people, I only ever saw boys doing it at this time, but all the boys were always playing in the street hockey to practice. Seek Joy says, we're hoping to move somewhere in Colorado in the next 3 years. I'm in Texas now. I looked at Texas too because real estate prices are good. And I live in Northern California where it is prohibitive. I'm starting to look at properties and it's like, for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath dump with no yard, $700,000 starting asking price. Oh, James is doing reselling boxes? Selling inventory boxes. Okay, cool. So definitely check that out. Vandy's Closet. For the most part, people are super supportive. It's true. I mean, there's going to be outliers. There have been some surprising things. I've gotten some weird comments. I've gotten a little things I don't understand that happen, but I just try and redirect and focus on what I need to focus on. Don't give your attention to any of that stuff. That's because you attract that kind of person, Quimby. Thank you. Why don't I look before I press send? Siri does not understand my long on it. I know. Okay. Yes, California real estate is rough. That's why I do what I do. It's definitely become a calling. For you, Leslie, definitely, for sure. You have that like minister in you. 49 minutes. We probably should wrap up soon because I know that at 6 o'clock, Lori's Boston Found is going on with common tags and people don't want to miss that. Ooh, somebody help Oh Darling Dresser with this question. What's a good price to pay for a mystery box? I've looked here on Poshmark Canada and I find them too expensive. I'm not sure what you're looking at. And I guess the answer is it depends on what you're getting. I think Lisette, so people that are selling them, what do you think? I mean, I've seen everything. I have a bunch on my channel you could look. I've gotten some amazing boxes for $50. I've gotten some, it just depends. I think it's really important to look like and ask questions. You do a lot of vintage, right? So could you find like a vintage box? Still figuring out slowly. Have one YouTube video and I'm too scared to do anymore. I know. I have to say there are definitely times where I'm like, what am I doing again? Like, why am I doing this? What am I doing? And then I'm just like, because you're doing it, like I don't need to know it all right now. I just know that this is what I'm doing, one video at a time. I just know I like doing it. I like making the videos. I like the creativity of it. I actually like editing. I know most people don't. I don't have as much time for it. But you just do what you're doing. Yeah. Where I missed something from Daniela. Quemby, let's ask the people what type of club. Oh, so I reached out to Daniela because Daniela has so much awesome stuff already going on, but she wants to start a YouTube. She started a YouTube channel, but if you already have a social media following, it's going to grow pretty quick. Like Leslie's channel has grown so quick. For me, it was a super slow start because I knew nobody, knew nothing. But I reached out. I'm like, let's do a video because you're awesome. And let's get this YouTube thing going. So what do you want to see? That's what I was thinking, brainstorming, like, what could we do? We could do live. Like, live is great. I could interview you, but we should do it on your channel to help your channel. Lots of people in Texas. That's awesome. I want to show you guys, because it's 51 minutes. I want to show you guys one of my favorite donations. So I'm knee deep in baby clothing, making lots, having some success, feeling good about it, actually kind of enjoying it. Like, I like just sitting there putting together little outfits and it's fun. There's so much stuff. There's so much adorable stuff, but this is one of my favorite finds. Do you guys recognize what these are? Do you guys recognize this? I've never seen anything like this and I saw nothing on Poshmark. Tell me if you recognize what that name brand is. This is like, these are teeny, they're genuine leather. They're so soft. Does anyone have a baby in their life? Because I got so much stuff. 4 months. I'm going to look and see if anyone recognizes what this is. I was shocked. I'm like, I didn't even know this was made, but these are awesome. If anyone has ideas for what kind of video, Daniela and she's from Rhode Island. I'm from the East Coast, but now live in California. She has an awesome podcast. What do people want to see? Let's do something fun. I love collabs, especially because the person I collab with, I actually get to know a bit. Okay, looking out these Restyle Secrets, Daniela. Compare East Coast, West Coast closets. How different they are. Cause all sourcing is where you live, or did it used to be? That's funny. That's so awesome that you say that. That was one of my I've done some collabs before and I put that out there, like, let's do an East Coast, West Coast thing because what we do find for sourcing is really different. Right now, maybe not because we're sourcing like across the nation, but like what we find in thrift stores, like what we could do, what brands are like common pickups. That's a good idea. Let's see what you guys are so good with your brand knowledge. James says fry. Vandy, fry. Oh my God. Those are baby. Hi, reseller Wendy. Those are baby fry booties. I've never seen anything like this. And I went on, they're butter soft, and they're kind of a purpley pink. I mean, I don't know. I've got a pair of really great fry women's boots. Oh my God, you guys all got the fry. Like, so many people would look at this and be like, I have no idea. But we all looked at it and we're like, yeah. I wish you could feel them. They're like butter. I have a pair of women's fry boots, size 7.5. They look new. They look brand new, never worn. I have them on there for $99 on Posh. They had tons of likers. I sent on offers, nothing. So I just delisted and relisted them to see. But I have no idea what these go for. I could not find one in the kids market on Poshmark at all. I have to look on eBay. But I want someone to have them. They're amazing. In addition to all the kids' clothes, I got an entire plastic tub of kids' baby shoes. There's other boots in there, some other good name brands. What's Leslie's channel? You can click right on. She's a reseller's passion, I think, right? Here she is. If you click, like if you're in the comments and you click on their little thing, I think it takes you there. But definitely, she's got some great content. She's doing so many fun things. You guys ever do that where you smell the leather? Sometimes if I'm not sure from the feel or I can't find the tag, I'm in the thrift store like smelling the stuff. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap up because I know there's other things going on tonight. So make sure to leave your Poshmark closet. And if you get a chance, go in and share people's closets and say, hey, I saw you on the live. Make that community connection that we all love and need. And a lot of people in here have YouTube channels. A lot of people are selling mystery boxes. A lot of people are having sales. Put it all in there. Ooh, New England Buddy Boop. That's the other one. Earlier in the video, I was talking about Mercari. A lot of people keep talking to me about Mercari, and I'm like, I should look. Kidizen. Gosh, I just so don't feel motivated to try a brand new platform right now because I feel like I'm learning so much right now. I don't know if I can take on another one, but it's like it took me a while to start cross-posting, and now what I'm spending the bulk of my hours doing is cross-posting everything that I have on eBay, 1,000 items, over to Posh. And I am delisting and relisting. I have a video on it coming out Monday. It's so easy. Taking off old stale items and deleting them and making a new listing. It takes like 1 minute on Vendoo. I'm telling you, Vendoo is like amazing. I'm so happy with it. But I should do Kidizen. Maybe if I just look at it, it'll be easy. And you can do it. I don't know if Vendoo does Kidizen. They definitely do Mercari. Because I have like, does anyone have a baby? I have so much baby clothes. It's like, wait till you see the video I put out. Piles and piles. Like, it's been awesome. Her Hands and Gifts says, thanks, Quimby. Thank you. I'm thinking of doing a YouTube channel. I hope people would watch. I know. That's like the big, like, is anyone going to watch? It's like, they do watch. It just takes time. It takes a little bit of time. For me, it's just taken a little bit of time. Like, you know, it's a process. Like, if you're going to do YouTube, do it. Stay with it. Jamie W, hey, I don't know if I can handle more than Poshmark. Now, that's what I said, Jamie. I was like, I was only an eBay seller for 8 years. I've only been on Posh almost 2 years. And I was like, I cannot do another one. So I totally get that feeling. And that might be totally true. You might just stay there and be fine. My experience, Jamie, was like, we'd watch. I love you guys. That's why I love you guys. My experience was adding another platform was pretty darn easy and didn't make that much of a difference. It's like, especially with cross-posting software, I have a link for 25% off for Vendoo if you want to like try it, because it literally, like, I'm embarrassed because it takes about 1 minute to take everything from eBay or your other platform and put it on another. So there's no, it's like a no-brainer. Then your item has eyes on, like way more eyes on it. Mercari is easy and I'm not that smart, but I know that feeling. Like, I should do Mercari, I should do Kidizen, and I'm like, another thing. Best to lot up, baby. Totally obsessed with the smell of leather. I don't know if I could handle eBay too. Working still my full-time job. Me too. I'm a full-time. My other job's full-time. It is. It's definitely like a bit of a challenge. eBay takes a little bit longer to learn. Poshmark was super easy. I've heard Mercari super easy. Jamie says, I might try it. I sold my daughter's clothes when she was little. I made almost what I paid for them. Me too. That's how I got into reselling. A lot of us have. That's how I got into reselling, was selling my son's Hannah Anderson pajamas that cost $45 new, and I would sell them and buy him new pajamas. I never thought it would turn into like a real business like this. Michelle, looking for boy 9 to 12 month. I don't have any boys' clothes. Everything I got is girls. So, okay. My baby clothes are listed on eBay and Posh, the lots. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. This went super fast. as usual, be sure to leave your Poshmark closet, your YouTube channel, your eBay store, whatever it is, so that we can support you and share your closet and come say hi. I really appreciate you watching. I have a new video coming out. I think I'm trying to do like Monday and Wednesday and then the live on Friday if it works out. So I know Deborah wants boars. I know it's hard to find boys' clothes. It's definitely hard to find boys' clothes because boys are harder on their clothes. Like in my experience, like my son, I could never sell his pants because they all have rips and wear in the knees. So definitely hit your thumbs up on the way out. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks, Michelle. And I will see you guys hopefully next Friday at our live. Have a good night, you guys.